Good evening. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about what we believe in. There's a movement right now going on, and it's being headed up by the Pope of Rome that is unifying all the religions of the world. Most of the religions of the world have already gotten on board and signed documentation saying that they're agreeing with this. Our administration and the government is also pushing this agenda. And it's very easy to find. Type it in Google, you'll find it. There's page after page after page about it. There's only one group that is excluded from all of this. And, it's just not really that difficult to understand or believe if you have read the Bible and have any kind of understanding on it at all. Jesus said that they're going to persecute you because they persecuted me. He was speaking to the apostles, but he was referring to all of us. They're not going to accept us because, they didn't accept him. The world's not going to accept us because we're of him. So the ones that are being excluded, now I want you to understand that not just Christians are being excluded, but the fundamentalist Christians. And what that means is the word fundamentalist basically means that if you believe that your way is the only way. Let's read a scripture here. John chapter 14 verse 6. Jesus told him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Well, that's what I believe in. I believe that Jesus Christ is the only way. Hebrew, Yeshua the Messiah. That is who I put my trust in. That is who I believe in. There has been an attack on Christian beliefs and Christianity in this country for many, many years. Taking 10 Commandments out of courthouses and off lawns, and now you can't pray in school, you can't fly flags. If you represent Christ or do anything that represents Christ, then you're an outcast. But this that's going on today, this is new. This is a movement that has just started taking place. And I just want you to be prepared. I want you to have your heart ready, because this stuff is coming, and it's coming fast. It's snowballing, and it's building bigger and bigger and bigger and gaining speed, and it is consuming everybody in its path. I want you to be ready. And I also want you to also understand, though, don't be consumed with the sadness of it all. Be joyful. Because guess what? If all this ended tomorrow, where are we going to get to be? The Apostle Paul said to be absent from the body is to be in the presence of Christ. Where are we going to be? If we died tomorrow and we're believers in Jesus Christ being the only way, where are we going to be? We're going to be with Christ. Isn't that what it's all about? Isn't that where we're headed? Isn't that where we're supposed to be headed? How many days can you count that you have lived on this earth that you didn't encounter some kind of trial or some kind of tribulation or some kind of issue, especially since you've been following Christ? So when we get to be with Christ, all of that's gone. Our joys will be fulfilled. So I have a glad heart. Be ready. Prepare yourself, though. Be ready. But have a glad heart and be joyful and be excited and be happy. Yeah, things are falling all apart. But if we're of Christ, then things aren't falling apart in our lives, in our hearts, and in our spirits. We're no longer separated from God. We're unified with God through Christ. And I've read the end of the book. I know who wins. Be firm, stand strong, be joyful, and spread the love of Christ to all those that you encounter. If they reject you, they reject you. You're doing your part by spreading the message. I love you, and I hope you have a great day.